Oh yeah, in case you didn't notice, there's a background image now on the start screen for Factorio with Pi processing. That has been freshly added. You know, shortly, like a day after having an update pushed that was supposed to have added the thing, but all it really did was add a blank screen because not only was there a problem with Pycol processing actually locating the image, it said it was looking for the image as a .jpgg rather than a .jpg or JPEG. Not only was there a typo there for being able to find the file that it was supposed to be looking for, but the actual release of the graphics file for Pycol processing didn't even have the image in it at all. So, I just totally downloaded an update to Pycol processing graphics that didn't actually have the graphic in it that was supposed to be in it. Yeah, there were two problems there with that update. Uh, yeah, so this stuff. Yeah, this stuff. I need like, what is this? 72? 72? Am I mathing today? Am I mathing that right? 72? Pretty sure I've mathed that right. Okay. I have the things. And I have the belt. Some belt. Let's say more belt. Again, I need to be able to hit enter to accept. That is the biggest stupidity of this. That is massive amounts of stupidity right there in the design of this. Oh, you're bringing me even more. Good. Let us go. Back we go. It's actually not that far away. It is. It is right here. Right in here. Place things. Thank you for placing things. Oh yeah, stuffs. Those two. Those matter. Okay, how are we doing with all of the stuffs here? Fine. We're doing fine. Just fine. Okay, so you may notice we have more than one yellow belt of stuff that we need to move around. We have a bit more than one yellow belt of stuff that needs to move around. So, oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. Let us scale this into units of one yellow belt of coke because this is exactly 4 yellow belts of coke. So let's scale this and build this around that concept, which means 10. Just like divide all the numbers by 4. So you have 10 going into 10, etc. of these. I will need a line for limestone, but let's slightly ignore that for now. Ten. No real point adding a voiding thing to each of these. No real point to adding a voiding thing onto each and every one of these. It is slightly unfortunate that I need 2. I'll just connect all of it and we'll go from there. I'll just like have a row of that and we'll be good. Yeah, the image that's been added is a very nice image. I will point that out. Oh, I need inserters. I apparently need more inserters. Okay. Let's maybe increase the request amount on the inserters. You know, it would be great. What would be great is if the Ocula actually existed. You know, looking forward to the Ocula existing. Very much looking forward to the Ocula existing. Let's go grab some inserters. Bring me inserters, my minions. I need all of them. Bring them to me. Also, I know that the only reason why Planeton added that start screen image is because Crastorio 2 did it. Like, can we be completely honest here? The only reason why people are changing the background image of the front start page is because A, they can do it, but B, it's because Crastorio did it first. First, quote unquote. Definitely before Pi did it. I'm sure they tried out Crastorio 2 and was like, oh hey, I should totally do this with my mod suite too. Why are you not bringing me things? I think it might have just become possible in a recent update. It might not have been possible, but it is now become possible. We can now decrease that down to 10. Came out in a recent game update. Yeah, I figured that it was a recent change to have the ability to do that. But, you know, Crastorio 2 did it first. Just noticed that. It's like, oh hey, you know what they also did with Crastorio? They've also added a music track. Did you notice that they added a music track for in Crastorio 2? I noticed that they added a music track in Crastorio 2 because it is the loudest effing music track in the entire game. It is insanely loud. It completely ignores the entirety of whatever like settings you have for the music. It's like at minimum twice as loud as whatever you've set it to in your audio settings. It is insane. You immediately know that it exists and that it's playing that particular track. It's like, oh god, why? It's good. It's good music, but it's very loud compared to the rest of the soundtrack. Uh yeah, they wanted to be sure that you heard their track whenever it plays. It's like, oh boy. Oh boy. So, you know, Python, that's technically a feature now. You can add music to the game. You can totally add music to the game in your mods. Don't know if that is actually something that theoretically has existed the entire time. I would think that that would be something that would have just been part of the game, just being able to add music to it, but anyway. Pyanodon, you both make overhaul mods, therefore you are inherently in competition with each other. You've both built overhaul mods. You are inherently in competition with each other. Mods that you can only play once, one by itself, not together. You are inherently competing for people's time. And people are going to compare between you. Like that is a thing that's going to happen regardless. You are inherently in competition with each other. Doesn't matter if your goals are different or any of that. You've both done the same thing and therefore you are competing. Anyway, let's continue on with this. Let's get our salt going. And our sodium hydroxide. That'd be good. Let's get the build going here without becoming completely distracted. Right. 2 belts. Is it fast enough? Yes. Always question, are the inserters going to be fast enough? Now, the reason why I say you're competing, just by the way, it's more in terms of not that you're earning anything. It's that if you don't utilize a feature that another mod is utilizing, you will get people asking why. Why do you not do a thing when another overhaul is doing a thing? Such as making the start screen. I guarantee that if Pyadon did not do a custom start screen, at some point someone is going to point out that Crastorio 2 does it, why doesn't Pi do it? As one example. There is some degree of parity expected by users. This is going to be interesting. Right, and that makes 10. So, huh. Also realize that I am in no way actually even remotely trying to be even close to serious in anything in this regard. Please disregard any thoughts of me being actually serious about any of this. In any of this discussion. So, anyway. Continuing. I need to do a thing here. Where does it... Well, it's 1 each, so after 7, right? So that means if I do this... Oh, that sucks. There is a way. There is a way, and that is that way. That is the way. That is a way. Of doing this. I mean, being completely honest, every single fiber of my being is completely anti-competition, so please don't compete. I don't like competition as a concept. Just we should not be competing. We've gotten far past the point where competing made sense for the survival of the species. We no longer need such things to exist. We have much bigger problems. We have much bigger problems. So how many then, if you divide this by 4? 6. That is way more than 6. That is 9. Alright, let's do this way. I really don't like having to use long-handed inserters, especially when I'm moving that much. I'm going to space this out a little bit, just because I want to use regular inserters here. So I'm going to gap these by, what is it, 1? I don't know. I'm going to make a thing and then copy paste it. I will make a thing, this thing, so that I can do that. There. That is what I want. Ta-da! And then we've got 12. 12 of these. Again, same problem, I think. Yes? Yeah. Same thing. Just this. So this will take in the salt. all the salt. Lots and lots of the salt. At 12, 20, of course, of course! Of course it's gonna be more than a single belt of the salt. Like, just, of course, it's gonna be more than a single belt of the salt. Why would I ever expect it to be anything less than a single belt of the salt? At least one inserter is fine on this. At what point does it go above 15? It goes above 15 after 9. So it's here. Which means that that can terminate. That is that. And then spacing. And then remember this gets multiplied by 4. And then it gets multiplied by 4. Once that's actually built and finished. So I can move this up 1 tile. That is oops. Yes, that is oops. That is absolute oops. Actually, can I do that here? Nah. Yes, let's use all of my nanobot ammo doing very, very bad, awful things. There. It functions, yes? It's also going to produce 20. Oh, joy. It's also going to produce 20. So that means that after 6, I'll split off there like so. Okay. Now, I think that this build is fine, and I can just copy it times 4, or 3 of this, and that will be pretty much that. I'll worry about the even further logistics after. Oh, and then, spacing is also absolutely everything, so this is actually going to move there. And then I'll have another thingy set up next to it, like here. Yeah, nanobot ammo. It's good stuff, so let's get more nanobot ammo. Because I've been changing my mind a lot, apparently. Gosh, all this talk about stuff that wasn't even meant in any real amount of seriousness. Jeez. All this discussion today. All about things I wasn't really taking too seriously to begin with. Hello! Welcome. Welcome. You've joined a discussion. There is being discussion. And folks are getting salty about stuff I didn't really intend to have people get salty about. I mean, okay, I guess. Have you brought me things, my nanobots? You have brought me some things, but I need more of your ammo. I needed the ammo. There's the ammo. The ammo exists. So, we are in the process of getting sodium hydroxide at some degree of scale, because we're going to be needing quite a bit of it. That is what we're currently working on right now. If you weren't here earlier, we've gotten Pi Science. We have obtained the non-zero amounts of Pi Science. I am apparently way past where I'm actually building my stuff right now. So I've gotten through Pi Science. I've gotten the neural processors for the Pi Science. It's happened. We are incredibly slowly picking up a blue science and Pi Science tech of biotech stage 3. Why? I don't know. I guess it's because I wanted to pick up assisted embryology so I could actually make Arthurians and Xenos. Yeah, that sounds like an idea. We're going to absolutely be waiting on tech for a good amount of time. I apparently need more high pressure furnaces. Wow, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting needing even more high pressure furnaces. Oh boy. Autosave. Please, please autosave. No. 40 of these. 400. Divide by 90. 400 divided by 90. 4.445. Okay, so 5 is all I need of these. And that's that. Yay! That's those dealt with. Dealed with. Now, as for the salt. Warehouse. Glorious, beautiful warehouse is going to exist for the salt. And then it's going to be 8 out. Wait a minute. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. Wait, how much? I'm trying. I'm. I'm thinking. Processing. Now processing. Uh. Right. That's. That's one yellow. It's not 8 yellows. What am I thinking? It's not 8 yellows. It's not 8 full yellows. It's AT per second. Ugh. It's AT per second, which is less than 8 full yellows. But still, I will be outputting the 8 yellows. Okay. Be calm. Be calm. That is... What? Right. Not there. Here. Here. This is... That's the thing. That's the thing. Whoops. I got moved. Oh boy. This'll be... Did I mention that, that this will be the ugliest thing that you have ever seen in terms of the belt getty? Have I mentioned the, that we're going to have some belt getty going on here? I do believe I mentioned this a little bit ago, that we're going to have some belt getty, some glorious belt getty going on. This one next. There we go. Salt! Glorious salt! Yeah, about that type of setup. Wait a minute. Have I... Am I blind? Right. Yes, I'm totally blind. That's the truth. That's the thing right there. That way and that way. So, this is gonna be... Hope you like dealing with belts. I like dealing with belts. I hope I have enough belt. I don't have enough belt. I really, truly do not have enough belt. It's about time to head back to the mall. Because I need even more belt. Yay! More belt time. Let's get in our majestic crawdad. The majestic crawdad, shaking its tail all day. Uh-oh. Oops. We're gonna pick up some more high pressure furnaces. That'll be okay. Oops. Oops. Everything will be all right. Oh. Yeah, I need some inventory space. That would be ideal. Inventory space is very much ideal to have as a thing. Though it looks like everything has been requested. Okay, moving on. Back in the crawdad. And off we go. Let's try not to forget to place the thing that broke. That would be ideal. Let's not forget to it was that thing. Yeah, let's not dodge the thing that broke. Over here. You there. Yeah. There we go. By the way, can I get not flashing lights? Not flashing lights would be great. Wow, okay, I completely miffed on getting everything powered. Cool, this is why we do these things. This is why I put the power on. To see just what in the world I have missed. This one's off 1 tile, this one's off 2.